Tanse, bonjour, and welcome to True North Radio with me, Brandy, reporting from the battlefields on Treaty 6 territory. Territoire traditionnel du Métis. If you joined us for part one, we are uncovering some pretty disturbing trends in food service and food sustainability and nutrition being served in our institutions in Saskatchewan and abroad. So our second, Corey calls to clarify, our second point discusses this. Remand. Now, this is a two-tiered problem, and I'd like to attack the first tier. Remand is very peculiar in Saskatchewan. It's very much the Wild West. Our remand numbers are higher than anywhere else. Remand is overused. It's a very peculiar institution indeed, and it's also got about 70% plus persons who identify as Aboriginal, Indigenous, Métis, Inuit descent, self-described to advocates. Corey and I agree that the best words to use for this is a modern form of genocide. There's a lot of talk about decolonization from the Liberal government. From Trudeau and a lot of platitudes. You know, I live in Saskatchewan. I was here for Poundmaker's exoneration. And we're not seeing what we need to see. So this is, now tier 2 is juxtaposed with labor and economy and GDP of our province, is that how many people are employed to serve in an institution, an archaic colonial dominator style, inhumane institution. So when you want to talk about labor, you have to make a very strong distinction when you're seeing labor as a method of essentially apartheid, economic apartheid, and a state where one group of people's interests and money and power supersede another's by design. So those are the two tiers that are coming together. And as we look at this provincial, bill 120 million remand center expansion, sometimes I wonder, Corey calls to clarify, and I'll say, Corey, what year is it? Is it like 1885? I feel like I'm speaking through prison walls. I'm an advocate. I'm a peace advocate, citizen, warrior, walking through the dirty plains of Saskatchewan in the summer heat to get word. What's happening? Well, they're starving everyone to death, and they're paying a lot of people to do it. I thought, the era of decolonization is here. And 120 million sitting in for a new remand center needs to be, those resources need to be rechanneled into the pockets of advocates and people on the ground who have started programs like in British Columbia. God bless them. And I'm not sure what treaty territory that is, but I will find out. Correct me, I'll take correction. And for corrections to boast, rehabilitation and helping, there is no rehabilitation and helping. But in other methods, like sustainable inmate-led cooperative food farms, sustainable, organic. You got a whole community in on working on, certainly acting as in good faith guardianship of our planet and the people who live here. So there are We have a vision. And we intend to bring that vision into manifestation. And in 2021, we roar. We don't need more genocide warehouses and cages for our community members. What we need is to build community, build solidarity, work together. This is the 21st century, boys, not the turn of the 19th. Thanks for joining us. Corey Calls to Clarify is one of many aspects of community building and solidarity building throughout Treaty 6 and beyond. And we would like to reach out and say, if anyone would like to pick up our program for radio, we're looking for someone who might be interested in a little radio-free Alcatraz. The time has come. Decolonize now. COVID is this, like, we are in crisis. And we got the vision. More to come. Thank you. Keep fighting.